He has this ability to make you feel caught in the image, and at the same time, you know it's terrible because the images are beautiful.
Hi everyone, this is Silas Ram, AsianCultureVulture.com. I'm really delighted you could join us. We're talking to Brigitte Loire-Karakian, who's in the Cannes Film Festival for us. Brigitte, how are you doing?
I'm great, thank you very much, Silas.
There you are with a palm tree behind you. Lovely, lovely setting. You're in Cannes. So let's talk about Invisible Demons, which is an Indian film by a director called Rahul Jain, and it's in a new section called Cinema for the Climate. So Brigitte, tell us a little bit about what Invisible Demons is about.
Invisible Demons, it's a 70-minute documentary about climate change. And Rahul Jain took the opportunity to go to New Delhi. He's from New Delhi. Okay. To record what's going on. So he has pictures which are very striking. For example, you could see a man under the heat, sweating, with a huge load on his handchart, pulling it. And the poor guy, you could see under this heat how he was suffering. Another very strong image at the beginning of the documentary is this guy shot from behind with a big ice block, and the ice block is melting. Wow. So without any words, you understand very well how the planet is going into this strong heat, and everything is changing. And New Delhi is just the laboratory where you can see everything. So Rahul Jain was graduated from the California Institute of Arts.
Right.
So it's not his first movie. This movie is really strong, and the way he framed all the scenes, it was very well framed with the right light, and sometimes it was even beautiful. Yeah. But actually, you were watching all the poisons which are everywhere in New Delhi.
So are there a lot of interviews? What's the narrative?
Well, the narrative are those images of everyday people, the crowds, the traffic everywhere in the city. Yeah. And also you have New Delhi Television, NDTV,
right,
saying regularly the temperature is rising, the pollution is rising. Right. And the journalist was giving numbers every day. Right. So you were in this atmosphere of the heat rising, the pollution rising, poor people who don't have much of an impact on the pollution, right. People who live in the streets, for example, sure. And still their lungs are hurting, they have eye problems, etc. So so this is one of the way of the narratives. And there was another strong part, right. For example, it was in a hospital where people who had breath tests. So they were breathing into a machine. Okay. So each time it was a step higher of those people who were suffering. Right. And we understood that maybe some of them had a lung cancer. With few images, short shots, he was really conveying a very strong message. Yeah. The climate change is here, it's in our everyday life. And New Delhi is just... is suffering from those consequences, but it will happen everywhere.
And what was the reaction like in Cannes when, this was a world premiere, nobody had seen this film. How did the audience react?
Oh, they loved it. They clapped for 10 minutes. Wow. It was a standing ovation. And I would say it's a slap in your face, right. Because the images are beautiful. When you see the foams of chemicals along the Yamuna River, and some people are still praying in the Yamuna River among the foam. The white foam is beautiful, but at the same time, it's a poison.
Yeah. God.
So he has this ability to make you feel caught in the image, and at the same time, it's terrible. And here, the introduction of his movie was, "I'm sorry to ruin your evening," because when you watch my movie, you will feel very depressed.
Yeah, so you managed to catch up with him and you've had a chat with him, and what impression did you get? How did he come across?
Well, at the same time, he was very involved in what he's doing. You know that for him it's a fight.
Yeah,
It will be a long life fight.
right.
And at the same time, I think he wants people to be moved. He wants people to be aware of what's going on.